What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Break It Down, where we speak to artists, musicians, and get a peek behind the curtain into the creative process behind some amazing songs, videos, albums, projects. With us today is my man Kore,
Yes.
aka
How you doing,
the Chorus King, longtime member of EMS, in-house producer, vocalist, MC, artist, and one of the funnest human beings to be around. What's happening, Kore?
How you doing, man? I appreciate everything you just said, man. Cheers from Colorado. Yep, just woke up. So I'm sorry I'm late if I was, but hey, I'm here and the Kore tour is in full throttle. Thanks for having me today, brother.
Yeah, it's awesome. The never-ending Kore tour. I love it.
That's it, man. That's what life's all about, man. Keep moving, spin them.
So you were at a piano bar doing karaoke last night. Did you happen to do any of your own songs, or what were you singing last night?
Oh, no work today, man. All R&R, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It was a good time, man. I had a nice dinner. I had the fattest steak I've ever seen in my entire life. The first time I had Alaskan king crab, and I gotta tell you, man, I ate like a king last night. But nah, man, I was just singing like cover songs. Oh my God, they were playing like Elton John's Benny and the Jets, man. I was definitely participating in some interesting tunes for sure. But no, man, it was just good vibes last night, just relaxing.
Great. Today we want to look at Milo. So let's break it down. Milo was the first single you released off of KOREiculum, and it is fast-paced, less than 2 minutes long. You will need to repeat the song multiple times to catch all the little sprinkled gems in there. So Kore, break it down for us. How did you come up with the song? Why did you name it Milo? Let us know what's happening here.
Excuse me. Yeah, bear with me. My voice is killing me. So, like you said, mainly I'm a producer. So typically when I start making an album, the first thing I like to do is I like to just start making beats every day, like every day for an hour, something, whether it's a drum pattern, whether it's a melody, it doesn't matter. It could be just a synth lead, anything, it doesn't matter. So every day the process starts with making beats, and then you sit down, you're listening, and I started making this beat. And Milo, the beat took me like 5 minutes to make. It was just something that came out fast and organically, just like, you know, the duration of the track. But I'm listening to it and I'm like thinking like, I had a few drinks in me that night. So I was just kind of like, all right, this sounds like kind of like an anthem track, or it could have been, it just had that upbeat, you know, fun vibe. So I was like, you know, put them up like you just got caught by the 5-0, like, you know, kind of just like, oh, the boys are going out looking for the Milo. And of course, Milo, what's the rating on this? Is this G-rated, X-rated? What are we dealing with there?
Say whatever you want. Censorship.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So like, honestly, in short, metaphorically, it just meant pussy. The fellas are going out looking for some vaj. You know what I mean? So it was just something really cool like that, man. You know, just punchlines here and there quickly, you know, I'm the kind of guy that likes to work on flow. It really doesn't matter. You know, you can hear a lot of artists say things that don't really mean much, but if that flow is nice, it kind of, you know, complements the beat and everything. So like, you know, it was really cool. That was a very, very fun track to do. I wrote it in like 15 minutes, not even, you know, it was just something that poured out of me real quick. Fun track, a vibe, you know, laughing when I'm writing it, just having fun, man. A very fun, upbeat track.
I mean, I have a lot of favorite Kore tracks. It's definitely in my top 5. Probably top 3, just because of it's every person I play for, they're blown away. By the time the song ends, they're like, wait a minute, I need to go back.
What do you like about it so much? Tell me what you like about it so much.
I mean, the flow, the beat, it's just it's not a typical boom bap rap. It's your own style. That's what I love about it is, you know, I know you very well, and when I listen to the song, I know that Kore made it. There wasn't any other person that had any influence on this song, that it was all core. And
Sure. Yeah.
There's other songs that we can, we'll get into as well, that have different vibes, and those have your own style to them as well. But this song, every person I played it for, if the first reaction wasn't wow, it was bring that back, because
bring it back, man.
I mean, it's less than 2 minutes. So why did you decide to keep it short and sweet?
That's a great question. And a lot of songs that I actually listen to from a lot of people. And it's funny you say that. I was actually just listening to G-Eazy's Calm Down. The beat's incredible. He's unbelievable on the flow, and it's short. And you're like, damn, why was that so short? Why didn't he make that longer? It's a question that a lot of people ask, man. I don't know. It just didn't feel like it needed to be any longer. It just kind of, like, as a musician, you make a song and you're like, should I add on to this? You start questioning yourself. But sometimes art just does its own thing, and it's like, nah, that's it, And when you're editing, because I like to, I pre-mix all my songs and then I do all the post-production. So, you're listening to it and it's like, no, this is perfect. Like this felt right. It felt right to be short. And it's like you said, now it has some replay value, because you do play a song that's 10 minutes long and it's like, damn, I do like this track, but it's something that you don't listen to on a more day-to-day basis. So as you can see, if you go on Spotify, you'll notice that Milo's got more plays than any other songs combined, probably. And that's probably why. Just short and sweet, something nice, like a little tidbit. And I think it's like you said, it's a little different. You know what I mean? It's not the typical, a couple of verses here and there. It's just one straight verse, boom. A couple like bridges, maybe you can call them like a bridge chorus. We'll call it a broris. Something like that. So yeah, just kind of short and sweet, man. That's Milo.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it has as many plays as it does because people keep replaying it. It's
love it,
I listened to it 10 times when you first sent it to me. And
I love when the DJs put it on, man. Like when JP, when we do a mic check, he'll play it. Like I play it, and Mike will be like, play this next song, and all of a sudden you'll hear Milo. It's too funny.
It's a good sound check song. It blasts right out at you. So
yeah, man, it comes at you real quick,
So it took you only a few minutes to record the beat. Did you sit on the beat for a little bit before you wrote the lyrics?
No. So as soon as I made that beat, man, I sat right down and wrote to it immediately. I was actually supposed to go to work. I called out sick. I felt so good. And no, man, I was like, when you get excited about something, that's like what happiness to me is. That's what that means, is excitement. You want to be excited about something. I was stupid excited about this beat for some reason. Man, I got to write this right now. It was just something that, like, because like you said, like I'll make a beat and like, some of those tracks that you actually heard on KOREiculum, I didn't record. I made those beats in 2014. Now, I released that CD late 2017, maybe early 2018. We started touring in Sweden, and I started doing those songs immediately after I released it. But yeah, some of those beats go back years, and that's typically common with people, because you got to be in a specific mood to record something.
Right.
And like I said, I made that beat. I sat down and I made it. And I was like, and a funny story is that was the second to last track that I recorded for that album. So I think there's 13 tracks in KOREiculum. I can't even believe I don't know. Yeah, check that thing behind you.
8 songs. And then a bonus, I think.
8 so 8 tonight, right? Or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, like that was like one of the last tracks that I recorded for the album. And just like I said, I was almost done. I wanted something a little quick, something easy you can bring back and listen to again. That was like where my direction was headed. And it was funny, man. I made that beat last minute. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I got to get this on the album. This is going to be like the front run right here, like track number 2, bam, So that's funny that we're breaking this down, because it's bringing me back, man. It's very nostalgic. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, mine too. I'm sure our listeners will love it. The song is called Milo, written and produced by Kore. It's the first single off of KOREiculum, and we're going to get a taste of it right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. got caught by the 5-0. Let him up, get him high, bro. I'm on the ground like a silo. Always looking for the Milo. Get it? Name's Core and you know that. Cocaine, I'm a dick, you can blow that. Tip pics on the phone, you can show that. Skated like Tony Hawk, never going back. Never gonna be the same that I was. Always keeping that buzz. Rep the city I'm from. Boston, baby, get some. Mass appeal when I come. Through the doors, we get loud. Head is high cause I'm proud. Rock and roll with this crowd. Saw this off and go. Shoot the breeze and I'm out. I'll see you later. Nose is running like a marathon. I'm high as fuck tonight. I'm chilling with my peeps. We going out, so girls, what's up tonight? Tell me what I gotta do to get you to cross the line and unwind. It's my time to demonstrate this power. All I need from you is 1 hour, maybe 2. I just don't know yet. So what do you think? You wanna get in this set? Put this microphone in front of your face and run with it like we win in this race. Whenever we get it together, we go big. We never back down. Can you hear it in the background? Everybody wanna rap now? Zip it up, y'all don't even know how to act now. Whoop. Like butter, baby girl, you know we on our own. So come and join us, smile, dance, and show me how it goes. Yeah, get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, alright, alright. It's K to the O, K to the O, K to the O, K to the O-R-E, bitch.
All right, that was Milo. I know you want to listen to it again, so in the description there will be links for Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your music. Go there right now and add it to your playlist, subscribe, purchase the song, purchase the album. You will not be disappointed.
Will not be disappointed.
Core, anything coming out soon you can let the fans know about?
Sure. Yeah, yeah. It's been quite a year considering the circumstances. I'm not even going to mention why because we all know. But it was a good opportunity for many musicians and artists and everybody that's involved in the music industry to actually, you know, get a little insight on themselves, kind of work on some pieces of music without being distracted by like the everyday life. A lot of people were stuck inside. So it was a great opportunity for me to sit down in a newly built studio and work on a ton of new pieces. So yeah, with that being said, my latest release was Space Eaters, the EP. And that's 1/4 of a collective EP album. So Solar Panels is fully written, and so is Grill Igniters. Grill Igniters is going to be the next release. I can confidently say, what is it, June 21st? August, I'm trying to release Grill Igniters in August, followed by Solar Panels in September. And then I'm going to finish it off with Wave Runners. Nice. And that, like I said, so these are just, I call it the 4-track core pack. Nice. And it's actually funny, man. One of my favorite artists of all time, recognized out of Mayday and Strange Music, he kind of did something very similar. And it's kind of crazy because, like, you know, maybe he was planning it. I'm not sure. But like when I heard it, I'm like, oh, my God, this is exactly what I'm in the process of doing right now. And it's really cool because he's very inspiring to me. He makes incredible music, you know, and he's based out of Miami. You know, I've never been there. I've never even met this guy. I gave him Dap at a show up in New Hampshire one time, but he worked on Pressure Point, and it was the same like format. So if anybody's listening and they know Recognize and they've heard Pressure Point already, that's exactly what my 4-track core pack is supposed to be. So like I'm gonna work on like 4 different art pieces and try to get it on a vinyl record. But like as you said, to get back to it, a lot of music is coming out within the next couple of months for sure. I got a lot of feature tracks that I did with my close friend M. I got a crazy track that I'm super excited to show you guys with Revelation, and that's going to be off my album coming out on a separate project. I got something going on in Germany. I plan on moving out there for a month next year, early next year, to record with Classic Music. And they work with music gourmets out in like Ludwigshafen and Mannheim. So I have that planned. So long story short, I have a fuck ton of shit coming out. I've been working and writing a lot, man. And it's been great. It's been really something.
I love it. And then there'll be the encore, right?
Encore, man. Yes. I'm working on titles like Boom Bap Snorage. There's another project that I set aside, as you know, it's called Not Worried. That one's going to be very special, but I'm taking my time with it because I want to try to find live musicians and like do some really nice. When that comes out, I'm aiming to try to get like a live music set for that. So like when we do it live, I want all the drums, the bass, I want like all the, I want it to be live because it's a vibe and not, something different. But for sure, man, I got a lot of stuff. That's the thing. Like I make all this music and then I'll sit down and I'll come up with the title, But sometimes the title comes to you first and you're like, okay. And based on my experience, when you come up with a title, you want to try to make music to fit that title. So, I mean, a lot of people, they like to just make music, sit down like a picture album and kind of put the pieces together and make something work. And then you can come up with a good title,
Right.
But everybody has their own methods. So yeah, I respect it.
Awesome. Well, always love talking with you, Kore. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, guys, most of the free platforms such as SoundCloud has a lot of my older stuff. So some of the purists that want to hear something that goes back to 2010, you can check out SoundCloud, Audio Mac. If you want, I got my Spotify page, has my albums and my EPs on it. A lot of my feature tracks you can find through DistroKid as well. You can go on any of the Instagram accounts, look up Experimental Mind State. My hashtag is KOREVMS, KORETOR, at KOREVMS. That's KOREOFEMS. And you can check out all my social media platforms and you'll find links for days.
Awesome. Go there, follow, subscribe, listen to the music. You'll love it, guaranteed. Or
music.
I don't have to give you any money back. So, Kore, appreciate it. As always, my brother. We will break it down again. And for everyone listening, we'll catch you on the next episode. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Break It Down. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast. If there's a song or video you want us to break down with an artist, hit us up on social media at OwnLane Music, or hit the artist up directly and mention our show. Maybe we can talk to him. That's it, everyone. Peace out.